a new project I've got in work here that I jokingly refer to as a single board radio. There are a lot of computers out today that are touted as single board computers. This is my single board radio, and I got a plan for this, but right now it's just mounted on a wooden board. Interestingly enough, I put a blue LCD display because I had one in the box. And the A with the asterisk next to it is the main VFO, and you can see the frequency changing here. And this has two VFOs, so we're able to switch VFOs, and now the asterisk went by B, and the startup frequency of the B VFO is FT8, so it starts up on 7074 when you boot up the machine. But we can tune either one, and the frequencies are held. And so to do the FT8, and let me get it down here to 7074.00, you need to have it on your upper sideband. So you can see the upper sideband here in the upper right hand corner. And we're tuning actually 1 kilohertz tuning, and then there's 10 kilohertz, 100 kilohertz, 10, and then 100. So normal boot up is 100 hertz. And then this little red button right here, if I hit the push to talk button on the mic and I press this button, I produce a pulse tone, and you can hear that in the headphones. And you see the tune here, and it's about 10 seconds. And when it's done, that pulse tone is dumped into the balance modulator, and it goes back to 100 hertz. So we've been able to use the 16 by 2 with a blue background, and convey a lot of information. I guess we could even put an S meter in here if we so desired. What we could do is get rid of the USB and make it URL at the very end, and have maybe 3 or 4 bars in there, and the bars would light up to signify signal strength. The software does have the functionality for the USB for the S meter, but I'm just not displaying it. We're using a Pro Mini right here, little Pro Mini, and then we've got SI5351. We're only using 2 of the clocks. It's on a single board. A couple of switches, 9 megahertz crystal filter. This board was originally the simple Seaver board when I had a 12 megahertz filter in here, and there's the same bandpass filter, same audio amplifier, little modification here on the balance modulator and the microphone amplifier. To the right is the microphone amplifier, to the left is a ADE1, which is both a product detector and balance modulator. And buried in over here, I don't know if you can see it, is an SBL1, which is the transmit. There it is, transmit and receive mixer. Got a board back here. It's got a couple mimics on it buried in the wire too. So it's the mimics that I use like in the mimic transceiver. So they're steered, diode steered. So one in one direction is the receiver RF amplifier, and the other in the other direction is the transmit pre-driver. And we got kind of the standard EMFRD board, the 2N3904, 2N3866. An IRF 510 over here, and of course the low pass filter. So I've made a couple of contacts with it, and kind of pleased with it. It looks like this and looks like crap, but ultimately it's going to end up in a pretty nice enclosure, and that's really the goal, is to put this in an enclosure, and we'll share that with you. So again, this is Pete, N6QW, and let's put this on lower sideband and on VFOA, and we're tuning the 40 meter band here, and you can see. Anyway, this is my single board radio. I got everything screwed down to one board. So this is Pete, N6QW.